Albatross. This is an Ed bass beginning of this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a... I don't know. It was like... I kind of been saying this a lot recently, but it's just kind of a pick up your instrument and start playing a thing, and then that bass line became something that almost every time I picked up my bass at home, I'd play it. And then I was like, huh.
It's a good sign usually.
Maybe I should make something out of this. Yeah. And yeah, it feels good. It feels like a cool mixture of things that I really like. Like whether it be like... Originally I felt like there's like a pentatonic, I don't know theory, but like a pentatonic aspect of it that reminded me of like Cave-In, stuff that Caleb, the bass player at Cave-In, would have done. But then it's also
like color revolty feeling a little bit.
Yeah, like with the drums, and then like Fugazi. I don't know, it just has that, like, it's almost like dancey in a way that's like fun to play. It's super fun to play if anybody wants to learn about it.
It's the song's weird. We spent a lot of time trying to find the right tempo that would like still have groove. I mean, this is a constant struggle we have with things where it's like, all right, this part has this cool groove, but we want more energy, and there's like a fine line of where you can push it. But what I've noticed is interesting about the song is like more so than almost any song I think we've ever had, depending on like the context of what song I heard before it, or even just, is it daytime, is it nighttime, what have I just been doing? Like the tempo of it feels really different. Like sometimes I'll hear it and be like, yeah, like it's going. And sometimes I'll like, this is pretty slow.
Right. Yeah. Well, the interesting thing is the demo was slower.
Yes, the demo was slower.
And it was lower in pitch. But we shifted it, I think, for vocal.
I think so.
Reason?
Yeah. Oh, maybe because we were trying to put with my other part too.
Right.
So the chorus came out of just some idea I had. It was just like bum 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 bum. It was like really slow though, and I imagined it being super heavy. But there's a core of it that survived into
right.
And I mean, I had like kind of a melody over it, but it's like the whole feeling, it was really slow and different.
Right.
And I feel like this one
went through some vocal iterations too. Like you had a different verse.
Yeah, different verse. It was a little more like too busy or something. I can't remember why we ditched that one. I was trying to add more melody or something, but this is one that until I sang the actual real lyrics, I was not super sure it was going to work well. And I came in like after singing it, and Tepe was like, I wasn't sure about this until you sang that, and it sounds really good. I was like, I felt the same way. It's weird though, because sometimes you can sing kind of nonsense stuff on a melody and while you're writing it, and it's like 90% there, and sometimes when you put the real words in, like it's jumped 60% for some reason. I really don't know why that is, but it's a real thing.
Right. Yeah, this is definitely like maybe one of the biggest cases of that we've had, because like most of the melody, the cadence, all of it's pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
It's just has real words.
But it's not even what the words are saying that is doing the thing that we're talking about. It's something about it's got to be like something internally for me singing it and being able to commit more to the melody almost. Maybe, I don't know. There's like a definitiveness that takes over. I don't know. Yeah. I really like the harmony in the verse on the third section.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh yeah.
That's really fun.
This one was like a pretty jam heavy song too. Like like really the root of it was Ed's bass line,
Oh, yeah.
and then your
Our guitar-
chorus thing, but like
Our guitar stuff is just like from the demos. We're like,
straight up, yeah,
"Meh."
yeah, just us jamming. Even the chorus, like the
Oh,
thing I'm
yeah.
playing on the chorus, just came out of jamming.
Yeah,
like,
mine too.
This is one of a handful of songs I feel like that it's like pretty impulsive.
Mhm.
Like it came mostly from jamming, and
Yeah.
a lot of the stuff. I remember that when we started like writing in earnest, there were like 2 or 3 weeks that we were working on stuff, and like stuff was really firing, like moving quickly.
Yeah.
And then, at least for me, like when I would revisit that stuff and think about what I wanted to play when we recorded, I'd try to come up with different stuff, and then I'd just keep going back to the demo and being like, I mean,
That's good.
that
All right.
sounds cool.
Yeah.
Like, why would I?
I
change
remember
that?
I sent you the demo without drums because I wanted to see what you would do.
Yeah, and I totally floundered, and I was trying to play like some halftime thing to it because you had mentioned Cave In or something, and I like was trying to gear it more towards like
Right.
a tom-based kind of halftime thing that Cave In would do, and was getting kind of frustrated with it. And then you're like, well, I did have a drum beat for it, I just didn't
Right.
share it. And then you shared it, and I was like, oh dang,
Yeah.
this is what it's supposed to be.
Right. Writing music's weird. It's like yeah. It's like stumbling upon things is so cool and strange, and the bridge is weird. When I was demoing it, I just kind of like ended up running into, I think, what the bass line ends up doing, and then kind of stopped and then started again. It was like, I'm just gonna loop that thing, put some hits on it, whatever. But it ended up feeling to me like some kind of in the realm of what I would imagine like old At the Drive-In kind of vibe would be. But it's in like 3 and the rest of the song is in 4, but it's like a weird.
Yeah, we just kind of tried to throw it in one day, and like instantly everyone was like, I remember being skeptical. I was like, this is not making sense.
But I feel like
and then we played it, and everyone was like, that was fun.
That's vibing.
I feel like I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work, but I just threw it on there, and then I feel like somebody was like, no, let's just.
I thought we should
it.
try it,
Right.
but I just I was not very sure it was gonna
Right.
be happening.
Once we played through it a couple times though in this room, I was like, this is good. We gotta keep
Yeah,
this.
there's definitely something exciting about the time signature shift. Like it,
Right.
it's cool.
I think I tried to pawn the bass part off onto guitar too. I was like, hey,
Oh,
when
yeah,
are you
yeah.
guys
You
play
did,
this?
So yeah, we're like, no, it's good.
Yeah.
This is one of those ones where singing like non-real lyrics as you're jamming, like that Albatross thing was just stuck with me. I don't know where it came from or why, but certain things have just a ring of both how they feel and are heard like singing in that spot, and I don't know, just the image was stuck with me too. So I everything else in that chorus went through, like I had like kind of initial other fake lyrics, but they weren't sticking that same way, but ended up having that and weirdly building off of it. But yeah, I don't know, I like when that happens and you can capture it and find a way to like harness everything around it. It ends up being powerful, I think.